If you are currently watching this video, I hope that you have watched the video that talks about proportion. Now, proportion is very similar to scale, okay? I don't mean the scale that you step on. I mean the scale meaning size, okay? So proportion is the relationship of elements to each other and to the whole work of art. A sense of unity is created when all parts relate well to one another, all right? So the first thing we're going to talk about is human proportion. So when we kind of compare to things to being appropriate scale, all right? So proportions are often thought of in terms of the human body, all right? These classic examples are often referred to as capturing perfect proportions, okay? So we're going to move the David over, all right? And perfect proportion, okay? Things that are correct scale tend to be realistic, okay? They tend to, so let's say we talk about faces, okay? If we're drawing a face, so this guy's face right here, right? You would probably have placement correct, the certain sizes that are correct with that, all right? Another thing is we can understand how something is a correct size. So let's say I wanted to draw, for example, a tree. I would probably draw the person, and the tree would be bigger than the person because that would be correct proportion. Another one, all right, is called playing with proportion, or it would be in proportion, okay? So change in proportion changes the way we look at things. So for example, these guys all around, clearly the size of the men is not going to be what's a normal thing, okay? You're not going to find little men that size, all right? Maybe you might find them in a dream, in a, unusual movie, possibly in a game, okay? It's unrealistic, all right? Now, here, what is not proportional? Well, yes, everything might fall in the correct spot that it's in, but look at the size of these eyes. They're huge, okay? Technically, your eyes should be able to put 5 in a row. Yeah, there's no way you're going to put 5 in a row here. So this is not proportional. These little T's that you use, okay, they are massive, all right? So the proportion was definitely played with this one. All right, so let's go to the next slide, all right? Now this one is going a little bit different. So we're going to play with proportion, all right? The first one is you're going to take the man and the woman and the girl and the boy, okay? And you're going to make it so they look like they've got proper proportion, okay? But as you can see from here, the girl and the mom are pretty much the same size. So you might have to go into an image and stretch it, or you might have to bring it down. Just to let you know, they all should be holding hands when you're done, okay? So if you just place them right perfectly, they hold hands, okay? Like a parent with a child and a parent with a child. All right, so that's that. Next, okay, playing with proportion. It says a change in proportion changes the way we look at things. All right, so this is where we're going to make it look a little bit more interesting. Woo! Sorry, we're moving all things. So what I'm going to have you do is I want you to grab a couple of these. Now, there are more than just one. So if you take it and it looks like there's another one there, it's all right. There's actually multiple there. So I want you to decorate, okay, these 2 images, all right, with different items to make it look, crazy. Like here, we got this, this guy. He can be huge. Here we are. I want you to put at least 5 images into each picture, okay? Like that's pretty cool. Like, check that guy out. He's just happy on whatever. You can even put him in here. I don't know about you, but that looks like not quite like Godzilla. That looks like Mousezilla. All right. So we have that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once you're done with this, what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to play with proportion, okay? Your stencil can be the item that you are, creating different proportions with. You can use your stencil as part of the image to create proportions with. Either one is up to you, okay? But the one I would like you to do, all right, is I would like you to play with proportion, all right, where you're making things seem unusual, all right? So it can be the stencil or it can be the images that are around it. Please also put a little bit of color into this, this one element that you're going to be working on, all right, ladies and gentlemen? Once you're done with this and you're done with your project, you can move to the next video.